Well, obviously disappointed.
Calgary's blanket rezoning bylaw Wednesday surviving a court challenge against it after a judge dismissed an application for a judicial review of it. In a nearly 40-page decision, Justice Michael J. Lima saying the city of Calgary was well within its rights to enact blanket rezoning and dismissing a subsequent claim that Councillor Djan had already made up his mind prior to Calgarians weighing in on the bylaw when it was being debated at City Hall. Robert Lihodi, one of the plaintiffs, says the fight may not be over.
We're in the process of looking at it carefully to determine whether or not there's a basis for appeal, and we've met with our lawyers to have them spend some time reviewing it. And we should make that decision within a week or so and see if there's a path forward in that front.
In a 9-6 vote last May, Calgary City Council voted in favor of blanket rezoning that saw the city's longest public hearing that spanned weeks, saw over 6,000 written submissions and hundreds of speakers. Councillor Andre Chabot believes the ultimate fate of blanket rezoning will rest with voters as they go to the polls in October to elect a new mayor and council.
There's a lot of folks that are going to campaign on that basis because as far as the public submissions, it was 70% of the people who presented to council were opposed to it. And as far as the submissions that we received, it was an even greater number than that on the written submissions.
Until then, unhappy Calgarians will have to continue living with the city's decision.
I just had my aunt have places developed all around her, and she lived in that house for 70 years. Kind of horrible. All of a sudden, big houses behind, big buildings behind them. There was no sun. There was nothing. It's quite sad.
In Calgary, Edward Djan, City News.